Jenna and her spouse Tom have been quarreling frequently. Their financial situation has been worsening due to high inflation and increasing interest rates. Jenna is naturally anxious because the primary cause of divorce is financial problems. She fears that if they don't take action soon to fix their finances, their marriage may not last, and their children may not have the life they deserve. Nevertheless, Jenna is determined and resilient. She begins searching for straightforward ways to live below their means. Jenna is short on time and is seeking tips that she can quickly and easily put into practice. She conducts online searches such as Frugal Living Tips, Ultimate Frugal Living Tips, Habits of Frugal People, Frugal Living Tips to help live below your means. She knows that all the blogs and YouTube videos she reviewed had one crucial aspect in common when it came to living below one's means: having a budget. As a result, Jenna decides to narrow down her search and discovers a straightforward 3-step method for living below her means. The first and most obvious step is to create a budget. However, while many articles or videos emphasize the significance of a budget, not many explain how to create one. In most of the resources Jenna found, they recommended creating an organized budget. This implies that one should not simply toss all of their expenses into one category and all of their income into another. Rather, each expense should be divided into its own category, and any income should be divided into its own category. Despite the fact that the budget was well organized, there was still more work to be done. According to the same source, it is crucial to monitor your expenses every 6 months in the past to determine how your income and expenses fluctuate from month to month. Jenna took the time to sift through her and Tom's expenditures for the past 6 months and was surprised by what she discovered. She realized that nearly every single expense they had made had increased from 6 months ago to the present day. This profound realization provided Jenna with the perfect segue to step 2, which was to find ways to reduce expenses. Armed with her 6-month budget and a clear understanding of where her money was going, she was determined to reduce her expenses so that she and Tom could live well below their means. The first critical piece of information she learned was to ensure that her budget was divided correctly. The most common and effective method of dividing a budget is the 50-30-20 rule. This rule dictates that 50% of your income should be allocated for basic living expenses, such as bills, groceries, and internet, among other things. The next 20% of your income should be dedicated to paying off debts like student loans, credit cards, mortgages, and leases. Finally, 30% of your income should be used for personal purchases, such as tools for hobbies, video games, jewelry, and savings. Jenna noticed that they were not following the 50-30-20 rule as she reviewed their budget. Although they were adhering to this rule 6 months earlier, their recent budget revealed that they were spending more than their budget allowed due to the rise in living expenses. Luckily, Jenna was able to bring their budget back to 100% by reducing expenses related to groceries, decreasing their car usage, and buying second-hand items. They also decreased their personal purchases, making it easier to live below their means. While Jenna was preparing to start step 3, her sister Emily contacted her with exciting news. Emily had secured all the loans for their new catering business and planned to run it from her home. However, Emily was anxious about finding staff to assist with the business and asked Jenna if she could help with simple tasks like food preparation, dishwashing, and deliveries a few times a week. Although Jenna was a busy stay-at-home mom at the time, this opportunity would allow her to work from home and earn money while also taking care of her kids. Interestingly, Jenna inadvertently progressed to step 3, which was to increase their income. Jenna took the opportunity to work 2 days a week, which helped improve their financial situation. However, she was careful not to let her new income affect their marriage or their children's future. Jenna made sure to allocate 30% of her earnings to a shared savings account with Tom for retirement, a new home, an emergency fund, a college fund, and personal funds. After implementing these 3 simple strategies for a year, Jenna and Tom's marriage thrived, and they even celebrated their 8th anniversary with a trip to Greece. Jenna also became a partner with her sister in the catering business, and they are considering purchasing a new, larger home to provide a more comfortable and happy living space for their children. If you want to learn more about how to live below your means, then be sure to click on this video right here.